know, but he's fighting out of St. Charles MMA for Team Vaghi under Mike Rogers, and Mike has a lot of good things to say about this guy, and I believe everything Mike says.
Yeah,
so.
just the school alone tells you.
At number 12, Brian McDermott, he's 1-0. He's fighting out of Berger MMA under Steve Berger. At number 11, we have Brad Williams. He's 3-3. He fights out of Dojo USA under Tim Fickus, and Tim's got a lot of good fighters. Puts on that great event in Metropolis and over in Carbondale. He usually has Jay D'Amato as one of his judges. Also, Robin, Jay's wife, judges for them out there as well. At number, where did I go? Okay, number 10, a former guest of the Ground and Pound show who did not want to be ranked because he wanted to beat up everybody who was ranked. I love this guy. Mateo Colazzo, we got him. Mateo, call in if I'm wrong, 866-626-2604, but I got you down to 2-2 because Jim told me so. But he wasn't sure. Mateo's out of Stand Your Ground, and Mateo Colazzo is head trainer at Stand Your Ground. Number 9 is another former guest on our show who came on with Dustin Severs, and that's Kevin Bathen. Kevin, I believe, is 3-0. Dustin can correct me if I'm wrong, or Kevin can, but he fights out of Domain MMA under Dustin Severs. Really tough team. We had those guys out here, I think, last week or 2 weeks ago, and great guys, but man, they all look just bad to the bone. At number 8, now this guy came so highly recommended. It's really funny because his coach must be really humble, because when I told him he was going to be ranked, he's like, well, the guy's only got really 1 or 2 MMA fights. But Mike Rogers told me, you told me, Brian Mason told me, this guy should be very well ranked, and that's what's his name?
Justin Lawrence.
Justin Lawrence, and Justin Lawrence 2-0, fighting out of 21st Century Martial Arts under Benny Boyle. So,
he's been kickboxing since he was probably about 8 or 10 years old. I remember back in the day seeing him on some cards, and he's a grown-up now, but he's had, gosh, who knows how many fights.
He comes very highly recommended,
yeah.
And I could just see him fighting his way up the list.
Absolutely.
At number 7 is a guy who participated in the Chaffetz Arena this past weekend. He is Art Fuller. He's 3-2. Oh, I am so wrong about that. No, I'm right about that. He's 3-2. He fights out of the War Room under Brad Jones and Scott
Ventimiglia.
Thank you.
Who will be fighting on the Strike Force card.
Oh, okay, very cool. All right, we're going to be learning more about that in a couple weeks when Jesse Finney comes on the show. Number 6, another gentleman who participated in the event this weekend, and that is Chip Baker. And Chip Baker is 7-3. I know I had the wrong information, but Scott Ward called me right before the show. Scott Ward, well, first, Chip Baker is 7-3, fighting out of Warrior Concepts under Scott Ward. Scott Ward is one of the top promoters in Illinois. Really great guy, great matchmaker. I mean, you go to his fights, you see really good fights, and man, the guy can fill up an arena. And so talked to him right before the show, and we intend to get Scott more involved in this show because he'll be a great advocate for the show. Also, then we're going to go down to number 5, and we had number 5 in the studio tonight. I don't think he's still here, but we had Steve Dietrich. Steve is 3-1. He's fighting out of Berger MMA under Steve Berger, and his only loss is to a gentleman named Bobby Russell. Number 4 is Joey Moore. Joey Moore is 4-0. He's fighting out of Team Psychosis in Dexter, Missouri under Randy Reeves. And Brad Wick is the one who recommended Joey be added to the list. Number 3 also fought at the Chaffetz Arena this weekend, and that is a very exciting fighter, is Johannes Flogger. Johannes is 5-2. He's fighting out of Berger MMA under Steve Berger. Again, everybody who talked about 145 brought Johannes' name up. I think if Johannes had more fights under his belt, he could be above even number 3. At number 2 is Mike Zarakor. Mike is 9-1 in training under Joe Warden and Team Destruction, and Joe has a tremendous team out there. Really tough guy, a really tough team with really good fighters, all with big records with a lot of wins and very few losses. So very deserved number 2, Mike Zarakor. And number 1 at the top of the top 1,545 ranked fighters, no surprise here, Bobby Russell. Bobby Russell is 9-0, and believe it or not, he's fighting out of St. Charles MMA for Team Vaghi for Mike Ryder. So Mike, you're dominating, dude. You are dominating my list. So, congratulations to Bobby Russell. Congratulations to everybody on the 145-pound list.
Mike, send your check to the Ground and Pound show.
We'll have Mike out here next week. We'll talk more about it. Hey, we got to go. I don't have time to really go over the whole revised list. I promise to do that next week.
We check the website, though.
Oh, yeah. The revised list will be on the website this week. There's somewhat revised now, but I have some more revisions to make. Let me see if there's anything that really needs to be mentioned before we go here. I'm just going to hold it off for next week because we are out of time. But it has been a fantastic show. Want to thank you guys for coming out here and joining us. Good luck this weekend.
Thanks.
It sounds like it's going to be a great fight, an exciting fight, and
Pretty fun.
yeah, looking
Might
forward
they get
to it.
tickets again? Throw us a number real quick, James.
Yeah, do that, please.
Your number is 618-772-2836.
One more time.
618-772-2836.
Or they can call BD Sports at 618-462-5861. Hey, bring a couple of extra dollars out if you go to the show. The Cage Ready guys are going to be out there, and they have some of the coolest designs in MMA. Very affordable shirts. Great guys.
Oh yeah, awesome shirts.
Yeah,
please
they really
come
are.
Great guys.
Come out and support the local amateurs, guys. These guys work really hard, and they do it for your support.
Yeah, James had hair when he started this. Now he's like me, so. But thanks again for listening to the Ground and Pound Show. We will be here with another very exciting show next Wednesday.
Thank you, Jay.
And thanks, Jay D'Amato, for being on. Thanks, Pamela Rossi. Had to leave us a little bit early.
Let me say real quick, too, Robin did a great job reffing.
Oh,
a lot
fantastic.
of people told me
that's
they've never
awesome.
seen a female referee, and she was outstanding. So I just wanted to say that.
Sal Woods did a good job.
Yeah, Sal Woods and Robin Beal, incredible.
Excellent job.
I want to go ahead and mention something real fast. This weekend, at my event, J.D.
Jay D'Amato. Yeah, I'm bad with talking to him.
will be one of the judges at the event, as well as Sal Woods. Steve Knogle was originally supposed to be judging, but his schedule doesn't permit. So we have Sal Woods, and we have Dan McCoy out of the War Room. He's one of the trainers out of the War Room judging. We have Valerie Kulbach. You met my sister Vicious Val last week.
She's awesome, your sister.
She's awesome. She will be one of the refs, as well as Jason Autry out of
Jason,
Florissant.
great guy.
Yeah, excellent
You've got
guy.
a fantastic.
I've
You're
got,
gonna now. Here's an event where you're not going to be disappointed by what the judges do and what the refs do.
Not at
No,
all.
and if you don't like the ref's decision, I would not suggest you fight with Jason Autry about it.
Or if you don't like the judges, I suggest you don't mess with any of those judges either.
That's right.
No,
Hey guys, we got to
I
get out of
agree.
here. Thanks so much. Look forward to seeing you this May 9th at the game. There's still tickets available, but they're going fast, so make sure you call those numbers and order them. You can also go to thegroundandpoundshow.com, and we have a poster with all that contact information on it as well.
Support your soldiers and
Yep.
support them.
Thanks, Sean. Look, thanks a lot. We are out of here. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.